Hi guys, welcome to week 6, which is this week we're gonna do compliment week. Fun, right? And then after the compliment part is done, I'm gonna just talk to you about 2 things that went on like this weekend that were really fun. So let's get started. Alright, so I'm gonna go just in order of how we're supposed to post our videos. So first up, Harley. Harley, you're the best. I can't do this when you're here because it's like weird.
I'm not listening.
So I'm just gonna go in like the week order of how we upload. So starting with Harley. Harley, I know you don't watch these videos that much because I know you're super busy, but I like what Laura said in her last video last week where she talked about you being determined. What's really awesome about you is like I am just completely confident that no matter what you end up doing, whether it be science or like Russian literature, because I know you love that, you're just gonna completely succeed in every way possible and you're gonna win awards and change the world somehow. It was awesome being your friend in high school because when I like really didn't feel like doing school or like taking things seriously, you reminded me that it is important, but you also are someone who like knows how to have fun, and it's cool. It was cool to watch you change in high school because you've become such an evenly balanced person where you're like super smart and you know how to get things done, but you're also a ton of fun and really quirky. So yay. The River. I love you because you have such strong opinions and you have never ever been scared to voice them and stand behind them for as long as it took to convince the other person that you were right. I remember just even when we were younger, you were always like so intimidating because you were just super, I don't know if confidence is the right word, but definitely well-spoken and well-educated about what you wanted to say, and I really, really respected that. And then when we went to high school and we took French together and all this stuff and we did ridiculous videos, I just also found out that you were totally fun to be around, and I just am really grateful that you've always been in my life. Not always, we didn't really talk very much when we were younger, but since we started talking it's been cool. So yeah, you're a beast pretty much, and it's killing me that you're really close and we still haven't seen each other, so let's work on that. Okay, so next up is Laura. Laura, best friend. 14 years, 15 years, something like that. I write you letters like once a year telling you of all the things I love about you. But to recap, you're like the perfect example of like how hard work pays off. Just everything you do, you just like, you know, you start out like fine, and then like I'll look away for a second and then I'll look back and you've become like this expert and you've done this incredible amount of work like with your drawing and your art. Like throughout just, you know, last year and when you took all those drawing classes and now you're in college and you're so good, and it's like blowing my mind, and I love that, and I love seeing you do that because it reminds me that like you can really do anything, which is so corny, right? But like you can, because you prove it to me every day when you just like totally own everything you do. Plus, you're just the best to talk to. I remember that one day when I was like really freaking out, like a few weeks ago, and I just like was having a breakdown, and you talked to me for like 10 minutes and like I was fine. And I love that. I love that you can do that. It's a real talent. And I think you're awesome. That was a lame ending. Oh well. Asian face. Oh, Asian face. We've had so much fun in high school. Like we really did. You're always like, when I'm around you, we just like, the combination of us plus occasionally Ben or Laura is like the best. I love that you're someone who will run with me to Marazzo's after school and grab apple pie and chicken pot pie and sit and watch like 3 movies in a row and skip high school graduation. Because that was like, nobody else would do that with me. You're crazy talented, like crazy talented. It blows my mind. You dance incredibly, you draw like a beast, and you color much better than anyone else I've ever seen color in the world. And I just love you. You're so bubbly and adorable, and it makes me happy when I see you, which hasn't been for some time. Actually, I saw you like last weekend. No, the weekend before last weekend. Rambling. I love you. Last but not least, there's Jenna. Jenna actually came up and saw me this weekend, which was awesome. She just came for one night, but it made me so happy. I, you know, missed her so much, and I forgot how awesome you are to just like chill and talk to. I don't know why, but we just like are click so well, and it's crazy, and I'm so glad that you're in my life. But why do I love you? I think you're always full of surprises, you know. There's a lot of contradictions in the way you are, and you know, like when I first didn't know you that well, I thought I knew you. I thought I, you know, knew who you were, and I was like, whatever. And then like we started talking, and you just are amazing. You're just so freaking amazing. And I love that we can just sit and talk for hours. And I love that you also are so honest, and I think that's why we've connected a lot of ways, because we're really honest with each other, and we that way find and because of that we find out how much like we think similarly on certain like important things, and I respect that and love that. Also, you're just crazy smart, and I love being around smart people because it makes me feel smarter. Actually, it makes me feel dumb. JK. No, but I love you. And I will come up to New York, I promise. Okay, so compliments are done, and now I just want to talk to you about what I've been up to. My soundscape was due yesterday, so I presented it and everything, and it went pretty well. People liked it, and I was terrified the whole time, but it was good, so I was happy about that. But it was crazy because I was supposed to film sound like that weekend, but I didn't until Sunday, and like afternoon. And then like Scott, my friend, and I pulled out our equipment getting ready to record sound, and we realized we were missing like a piece of equipment that connects the camera to the microphone, and we were like, so like we're calling everybody we know, like trying to figure out like how are we gonna like record our sound. Our project is due on Tuesday. And so we found some kid who had some, and he was like, yeah, you can use it at 8 p.m. So we were like, shit. So we ended up like working till like 12:30 or 1 like that night, just like trying to get everything done. It was insane and crazy. And alright, and then the next thing that was really exciting that I did was on Saturday night. My brother had a gig at Chris's Jazz Cafe, and this is the night that Jenna came up to see me. I didn't film any of us together, which sucks, but I wanted to show you a clip of his show. It was a really incredible show. It didn't start till like 11:30 or 12, which was crazy. We didn't leave until like 2, but it was absolutely wonderful. I felt really cool going to a jazz club, you know, for the night, and Dave and everybody, they just like killed the show. It was really awesome. It was packed until 2 in the morning, which is pretty rare. It was really cool. The clip, it sounds like the talking's kind of loud. It wasn't when I was there, but I think just the way the camera picked it up, because I think the way the speakers hit, it picked up the sound that was coming from here. But here's the clip. They're really, really talented. This is just like one of their earlier, slower songs, but I thought I'd share it with you guys. I'm gonna cut that out.
No.
I remember to distant past and stars that fade like rain and the angels ask me to recall all the thrill of love. Then I will tell them.
Alright, so that's it. That was pretty much what's been going on with me. I guess I will see you guys next week. Sorry about this being a day late. It didn't happen. I was really stressed out about my project and, you know, for the presentation, and then also I just wasted a lot of time doing nothing. So, but I apologize. I promise I'll be on time next week. I promise. Yay, bye!